This is a stroll down memory lane. We've been watching home movies for the last few days, and they're pretty amazing. So I dug up these pictures here from the Zrii cruise, and I'm going to be the narrator. This is Marcus. Hey, everybody. So this is the ship we caught out of Seattle, going up to Alaska. This is when our first stop was. I can't remember the name of this glacier, but it was big. And that's one of our teammates. These are the Zrii bees, these two ladies here. There's me. I'm always got a camera in my hand. You can see that even though it's Alaska, we've got sandals on. It's a beautiful, beautiful weather. Here we are looking, we got the glacier in the background. And you can hear the ice crashing into the water. We get closer after this. There's my beautiful wife. There's me. There's the group. The Zrii bees. Me with the camera again. This is when we dressed up a bit. We did a lot of dancing at night. This is karaoke in the bar. Whoops. There we are with Suzanne Kwong, one of our teammates. And there we are on the back of the ship. Back of the ship. And there's Suzanne, her husband. And there's a good look at the ship with the glacier in the background. See the swimming pools here and all that. We're actually able to go swimming, even though there's snow everywhere. It was a really beautiful summer. This is a really cool picture. This is Kelly and Sandra, the Zrii bees, and they're at the lake just below the. I can't remember the name of the. I think it might be Mendenhall, the glacier. Beautiful place. It's got a huge waterfall. There's the glaciers again. Yeah, we were sitting there watching the water crashing, the ice crashing in the water. There's the crew again. Keep checking the glaciers. Here we go. There's some of the Zrii team doing some diving championship stuff. They had a competition, and it was a lot of fun. There's a hot tub there, so after you get out of the pool, you jump in the hot tub. There's those pretty girls again. This is a nice look up the bow of the ship. Us with our toes. I guess we're hams, aren't we? Look at us. So this is where we ate. This is we changed tables quite a bit. There was a bunch of us up there. I think there was about 60 of us. The Zrii team. There's corporate, one of the corporate guys. And there he is again with the girls. There's us having fun. Oh, look. There's Constant Kelly dancing on the. We're up at the nose here. This is the dance, the disco place. Really cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And then somebody's telling jokes. These are salmon. Look at the salmon. Salmon were running. They're red, meaning that they're ready to lay eggs and have babies. And we had bears. I might even have a picture of a bear slapping those salmon out of the water. Look at the size of this glacier. This is up a canyon. It's amazing. This is like 2 miles. There's a bear. I think he's got a salmon in his mouth. There's Mama. She was slapping the salmon off her babies. See this little platform here? This is cool, man. You go out there and stand there and you can see the salmon. There's hundreds and hundreds of salmon in here. There we are with the glacier in the background. And this is like a piece of ice. It's like a thousand years old. It's amazing. They float around in this lake and you can grab them. Very pretty, and the ice is pretty too. And that's a little close up. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. There's the waterfall coming down. This waterfall comes down, I think, about 200 feet into this lake. Very, very cool. And the sound is awesome. And it's pretty warm. We were actually sitting there on the beach. It was nice. You walk out in this water and you get, talk about, what do you call it? Hard water. It's more than hard. I mean, your leg gets all scaly. And there's a bunch more people taking advantage of the waterfall. Look at the size of that puppy. Yeah, and it's roaring. And this is just a short walk up from Ketchikan. It's not too far. Nice hike. Look at the colors on the glacier. Beautiful stuff. And you can join a tour group, and they go out on the boat and they get right up to the waterfall and all that. There's our Zrii bees. We're on the hike back. There's the beach. See how big it is? That's such a cool picture of the stream in the background. That's a glacier-fed river. Look at the colors. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, man. Gorgeous. There we are having a powwow. We brought some wine up there, of course. Had some Chardonnay by the lake. Going back on the ship. It's time to party. They're doing the Macarena, and this is the disco in the front of the ship. A lot of fun up here. Yeah, there we are, having a good time. And they start to do some karaoke. Really, some talented people here. Got some great voices. There's me with my honey. This is Dr. Urema and his wife. Really nice people. They had a lot to do with the formulation of the Zrii product. That's when we got back to Vancouver. This is Victoria. Sorry, the blow-up dolphin. This is a cute little ferry boat in Victoria Harbor there. They got these old beaver planes. You can take you to her and they'll take you over the glaciers and stuff. There's that little boat again. And this is where you catch the boat. It's like a water taxi ferry. There's my beautiful wife with the Parliament buildings in the back. This is a really cool harbor here. This is Victoria. They got these little blow-ups all over the place. Lots of grass. There's me. This is before I lost weight. There we are. Bought some killer Chardonnay here on the wharf down here. We pretty much spent the whole day here in Victoria off the ship before we went back to Seattle. Now check this out. This guy here looks like a statue, right? He's not a statue. He's actually a person dressed up like a statue, and everybody poses with him and stuff. And you can put tips in his jar. There he is in statue pose. Oh, back to the ship. Time to party some more. Yeah, the ships are a lot of fun. That's right. Oh, look, Dr. Urema. Checking his booty. That's the band. Cons. There's Doug and his wife. And that's it. So that was our Zrii cruise. Pretty remarkable experience. It was a incentive cruise, meaning they paid for it. Really cool. And this was our Zrii team. We had 7,000 people on our team at that time. It was beautiful. Network marketing is an absolute blast. It's a wonderful way to get to know a lot of people and see the world. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye for now.
Buddies. Alaska Cruise 2009. Go Zrii!
Where is it?
This is a big one. Smile.
Smiling. Hello. We're departing in Seattle. Today's July 31st, 2009. And we won this trip from Zrii. So we are cruising for a week and
I don't know if you can see.
he's so funny. Bye.
Yeah. So gorgeous, huh? So cool.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here at the beautiful GTS Celebrity Infinity.
It's Friday on the Infinity. I don't. We know they're close by. Yeah, it is. A little Space Needle.
You can take a picture with this.
You're live.
I'm live now?
You're live now, yeah.
Hello, Anna Marie. Bon voyage.
Zrii be free.
My very first cocktail, my very first cruise with my very first and only husband.
Hey.
Go Zrii.
Zrii. Yeah, Zrii be free.
With
Yeah.
our friends Marcus and Sandra.
Hey.
Go Marcus and Sandra.
Zrii be free.
Now get Sandra in the picture.
Come over.
Come on, Sandra. Just for a quick sexo, we always do.
Oh, look at that.
Sandra.
It's got Zrii goddesses.
This is us.
That's beautiful. That's great.
50 people there.
Hello.
That's what happened to my feet.
Here's Peter.
They hung in there for a long
Anna
time.
Marie. This is the Celebrity Infinity.
Yeah, one guy signed up.
We're just leaving for. Wow.
We are roughing it. Going under? This is nice. Saltwater pool.
We're in Alaska. No, I mean we're in Canada. It's a beautiful morning. I think this is called the Inside Passage. And people are jogging by. This is deck 11. Is it safe for me to come across? Let me.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, keep going.
Oh my gosh!
Say good morning.
Good morning!
It's very windy out here.
We were on the back of the ship in a protected section. It's really, you didn't know. It's so windy.
Let's look this way.
Oh, there you go. That's better.
Hopefully you can can see this. That is the, inside that building is an indoor pool, and then the outdoor pool's down here. I smoked in the hot tub this morning. But the scenery is just spectacular. The picture didn't even do it justice.
Secluded spot, isn't it?
Now we're at the top of the ship, or about as far as we can go. A little more protected from the wind. Hey Marcus, turn our way.
This was all kind of a dream 2 years ago when everything got started. As Joe said, you know, there was 26 of us in a room, but a lot of you have seen me speak in convention and everything, but and oftentimes you'll hear me, I speak about my family and specifically my wife at home taking care of my kids. So I'd like my wife to come up here and stand with me. She doesn't get to do this because I'm always traveling and she's at home, and we have 3 beautiful boys and we have another one on the way right here. You talk about, you know, being free, and for us, I mean, it's about being with family. It's about being able to do the things that you really want to do, that you dream about doing in life. And you know, this is one of the things that I had like a checklist of things I want to do in my life. And one of them was to come to Alaska. So the story actually goes that we had the cruise was going to go to the Bahamas, and that wasn't on my checklist. So this is a true story. So I actually called into the company and had a talk with the senior guys, and I said, you know what? Listen, the Bahamas it's a good cruise, but it's kind of what college kids go to kind of have a party, and they go to the Bahamas. And I said, you know what, it's greater if we can go to Alaska, because that's something extraordinary. And so, that's why we're here. So, you know, never stop dreaming, never stop having, you know, those visualizations. And when you talk about the law of attraction, I mean, I see that in every part of our life and what we've done here in Zrii. And it's, you know, it's really, I'm humbled. It's not because of us, you know, we've just, we've worked hard, but, you know, it's because of a lot of people that I see here in this room that have allowed us to get to the place that we are. and I look forward to the journey ahead. I really do. I think, you know, we have an opportunity here. I sat this morning with the father of the woman who started Nu Skin, and he was actually involved in the very beginnings of Nu Skin, and now, of course, Nu Skin is a multi-billion-dollar company around the world. And they were talking about how they just opened the Baltics, and they're now open in more than 60 countries around the world. And we have an opportunity that we're going to open countries all around the world. Yeah. And you know what? All of you have that opportunity. Truly, I say, when I say this is the beginning, I mean, it really is. I mean, we are a very young company, and you're very fortunate to be sitting here at this time, because I've seen, you know, the largest companies out there, the most successful companies, and we have more than those companies have, way more at this point. And so we have everything going for us, and all it takes is exactly like you said, Joe, is to stay the course, stay focused, stay on track, because that's the most important thing you can do in this business, and really in any business. You know, I've been involved as well in a lot of different businesses, and I'll tell you that, you know, those that stay on track and stay persistent and consistent, and they go through the ups and the downs and everything else that happens. And I'll tell you, you know, we went through some difficult times in Zrii, but you know what? That just builds a stronger foundation.
Yes. All right. Yes.
And I'll tell you that the future is so bright for all of us and for this company. And it's going to take, you know, this is some of the top leaders in the company that are here right now, and it's going to take all of us to take this company to the next level. And it's not going to be anybody else but us to make that decision that we want to do it. And I can tell you that we're making that decision.
He mentions tough times. Look out the window. Tough times.
Wow, isn't that nice?
Isn't that pretty, honey?
It's gorgeous. Wow. I'll lose my new hat though.
That's true.
A little breezy.
Like, bye.
See you, catch you can.
Catch
We
you
love
later,
you.
catch you can. Catch you later,
Yeah.
catch you can.
Oh, it's pretty sweet weather considering the snow.
Yeah. What a temperature change from just being up here to where we were just sitting.
Yeah, it was,
I mean,
it was really warm down there.
Yeah.
It was like,
I think we'll have to go back. Yeah, like maybe now. Yeah.
oh, I want to see the sail ship. Oh, this thing's beautiful.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain. I would like as every day share with you some navigation with information regarding today's sailing. Ladies and gentlemen, I should say the American President as you may have learned today while touring Mexico, these islands were named by Executive Caramano during his 1720s search of the Northwest Passage. Gravina Island, on our port side, was originally named Island de Gravinas, and Revillagigeco Island was named
the Ketchikan Airport, and they're filling up an airliner right now. They put all that stuff in there, it'll sink.
It's amazingly warm, huh? To have ice outside.
Yes, it is.
The watercolors are pretty. Abundance!
Reciba! Recibe!
Minutes, and then captain will start to slow our vessel down a little bit.
We're cruising in Alaska and we just are coming into Hubbard Glacier. I think it's supposed to be one of the largest ones,
Great spot.
and it's gaining mass instead of losing mass like a lot of the
Go even to the tops.
And it's spectacular.
What we know is murky seltzer.
I see it coming out. Do you see it?
Yeah, I got it.
Straight ahead. See it? Oh my god. Oh, you can hear it. Well, yes. I know. Wow. It's not, there's just a little bit. Those aren't little bits.
I'm rolling.
Oh my god. You can, can you see it? I saw it.
Alaska cruise!
This is a beautiful music world premiere. If you see that last shit, what's the shot?